Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am FMG. If you are new here, welcome, and if you have been part of the family, thank you for always being here and thank you for watching. Oh my god, when was the last time I sat and talked to my camera, or rather talked to you guys? I think it has to be like the last done video I did when I needed your prayers, and alhamdulillah you guys came through for I and my family, and I'm forever grateful. So I've been wanting to make like a comeback video for long, but things have just been happening honestly, and I have like 2 edited vlogs. I wanted to put it out where I was like, no, I have to like explain why I took my break, because most people thought that I took the break because I was pregnant, which wasn't the case at all. Oh, and by the way, I'm filming in front of a window, so I know the lights will be changing from time to time, so pardon me for that. So yeah, as I was saying, I didn't take my break because I was pregnant. Inai is behind me sleeping, so if you hear that's her, that's not me. But alhamdulillah, sound doesn't bother her unless if she wants to be bothered by it. So yeah, well, I jotted things down that I wanted like to discuss with you about where I was regarding my social media journey. And okay, I'm going to find it in my notes, because I know I wanted to film this video in July, but things just happened. I wanted to film this video in February, fam. Like, this is February 24th 2023. Oh my goodness. So you can imagine, I've been wanting to, I think I took my break in October, or immediately, like, no, I think it was in September. I wrote this in my notes in February because that was when I wanted like to film the video and to just come back to my social media entirely. But then again, I wasn't in the best of health, and here we are, how many months later. But it's better late than never. Yeah. So I'm just going to be looking through my notes so that I don't go off track and whatnot. I'm just going to explain to you where I was mentally, spiritually, and where I am now, so that you understand like why, the reason I took my break, and what my journey here on social media is going to look like. I hope you can hear me, because I don't have a microphone and the noise outside is not like distracting us. So yeah, so this whole journey I think has taught me that perfection is for Allah. We can't be perfect, we can never be perfect. So it has taught me patience, it has taught me peace, it has taught me that perfection is truly for Allah. It's just for us to try our best, to be the best version of ourselves, and to always reflect on our lives to see how our shortcomings, and what we can do to improve our lives. And yeah, so let me say this feeling started September, when it's September 13th. Most people say when you clock 30, honestly, like that is when your life truly begins. There's like a shift in you, and I truly believe that because I really felt it. Like when I turned 30 last year, it just evoked this so many emotions in me. I was like, okay, what have I achieved so far? What am I doing right? What am I doing wrong? How can I improve my life? And am I doing enough? And yeah, so I think the first one is I'm going to talk about is my hijab journey, and my social media journey. So I think I wanted to start YouTube like 2 years prior to when I started, and I think this is like my 3rd year on YouTube. So let's say like I wanted to start this whole journey 5 years ago. The reason why I wanted to start it was like I'm not a 9 to 5 kind of person when it comes to job. Like I know myself, I know I can't do that, and alhamdulillah I've been blessed by Allah that I don't have to go through that, to earn a living. Alhamdulillah, my husband provides for me, and I have like my other businesses that come through for me, which I'm really grateful for. But as young Adam, I just wanted like to do something, I wanted to invest my energy and my time on something. And I've been watching a couple of videos, and I remember I used to watch Khadija Aminchi. She's an OG here on YouTube, and I was like, okay, this is like what I want to do, because if you know me, I love makeup. I was like, this is what I want to do. Let me invest my energy on this so that I can like make a living, because I know people who make a living on with their social media. I didn't know it was going to be hard. Everyone's journey is different, but alhamdulillah for where I am, and alhamdulillah for the journey so far. So I remember telling Abu Iman that I wanted to do YouTube, and he was like, okay fine, I'm going to do my research about it and see like if it's Islamically okay. I was like, yeah, please do that, I really want to know too. And I remember telling him that, please, okay, I would like to know like what can I like show on on social media, like when it comes to my body. And he did his research. Was like, oh, I found out that Maria ba aura bani. I don't know what is aura in English. Oh my god, I'm going to ask him, and I'm going to put it in on the screen. So he was like, your voice is not aura, but your neck, you know, all the things like that, Islamically you are required to be covered, he told me. And that was when my journey into modesty started. I remember, like, my first video, I was wearing my headscarf. I tried to be modest, even though, like, my modesty wasn't where I am, wasn't where I am now. So yeah, I remember, like, my first video, my hands were showing, you know. And I think my first video was makeup video. Makeup is something that I love, and to be able to do it, and hope, like, and I was hopeful that, okay, yeah, I'm going to be, like, reviewing products, you know, I'm going to be talking about, like, products, makeup products, yeah, that is, and teaching people, you know, tutorials and whatnot. But down the line, it dawned on me that that is not what I want to do, you know. It dawned on me that that is not what I want to do, because whenever I made up, like, whenever I had makeup on, it, like, evoked emotions that it just didn't sit right with me, you know. The emotions that I felt when I had makeup on, like when I had, like, the full bit, not like the casual put together bit, you know, like the full bit, you know, the lashes, the eyeshadow, you know, enhancing my face and whatnot. Like, I just didn't like it. And then I was like, okay, let me just stop it, because I'm the kind of person that if something doesn't give me peace, I try to avoid. While all these things were happening, I came across this video. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes so that I will not go off the trail. I came across this video that said hijab is meant to make you feel beautiful, it's meant to make you feel powerful. When you put on your hijab and you feel sexy, then that is not the hijab. And I was like, okay, I think this sexy in my hijab, in my modesty, that was what, like, that was the emotion that I didn't like. It evokes the emotion of feeling seductive, you know, and that was not, like, what I was trying to achieve or go for. But I clearly remember that that was the emotion, like, it was bringing out. I was like, okay, no, this is not what I want. That was, like, why I toned down the level of my makeup videos I film and I put out. Does that mean after putting on makeup? No, I've just learned to put up makeup that will just, like, make me look put together, not like not the kind of makeup that will, like, evoke this seductive feeling that I have whenever I have it on. So that's where I am with my makeup related video. For those of you who follow me on Insta, all my pictures that I have put, that I have posted, and that I had, like, this full face of makeup, I have archived it, because I don't think I want that, like, out there. Because I know, like, when I look at that picture, like, I know the feeling that I feel towards that picture, and I don't want that feeling. Pictures that I have left on my Instagram page are the ones that I know when I look at it, I'll be like, yes, I am proud of my modesty and my journey so far. So yeah, after, like, this I dealt with this makeup issue, and I realized, like, what my mistake was and how I could, like, do better. The next thing that, like, kept on disturbing my peace is this whole content creation thing that I'm doing. Like, is it like, with the way that I'm going with my channel, with the way that I'm literally, like, living my life, the bits and pieces that I share with people online, how does it, like, stand in front of Allah? Like, you know, I asked myself, like, when I die, am I going to be happy with the kind of, like, content that I've put out? Is this something that I'll be proud of? And I realized that even though I try sometimes, you know, to be modest, to keep myself covered up, we are humans, we make mistakes. When I was looking through my videos, I found out, oh, sometimes my neck will show and I will not see it. Sometimes my, like, this part of my hands will show, and I'll be like, it's not that big of a deal, I'll upload the video. But then I was, like, conscious of it, because I don't want a situation whereby I will die and God will be like, didn't you see this? Why didn't you double check this? Buying you know what you are meant to be, what is meant to be shown for your non-muharrams, and what I'm putting out there. So I decided to archive all my videos because of that, and secondly, because of the music that I use in my videos. You will also realize that most of my videos on my channels, I have archived them because of music. We all know music is haram, like, we all know. But we are humans, as I said, and perfection is for Allah. So I was like, I don't want to die. That's just it. Like, that has just been on my mind ever since I turned 30, honestly. I was like, I don't want to die, and this and I have my content out there that has music, and whenever someone watches my video and listens to the music, you equally get the not the reward, sorry, you equally get the part of the sin of that person, because it's my content. I decided to put music in it, and I decided to put it out there. So going forward, I have decided that all my content that I'm going to be putting out is going to be music free, or maximum I think I'm going to be using nasheed, and I'm going to be using Islamic lectures. I know it's not going to be like bomb but then again, this is like the route that I have decided to, like, you know, take, because this is what is will give me peace. The second I jotted here is that I said is, am I doing the right thing by being a content creator, putting my life out there as a job? I don't know, am I doing the right thing? I feel like I'm doing the right thing, because I try to make my content as minimal as it can be, but it's not perfect, you know. And I really want to take this job seriously. As I said, I'm not the kind of person that will get involved with 9 to 5. I know I can't do it, so I really want to focus on my social media career for it to be like my legacy and my job. I just don't want to lose myself looking for money if that makes sense. So this was part of the reason why I like slowed down and took the break. I was like, I'm just going to think about it and just check like where there are bits and pieces of mistakes. And the next like thing that has been on my mind, and it's still on my mind, is the fear of me being a social media person for my girls. I think I discussed this with Rukaya. She's also a YouTuber, a content creator. I'm going to put her handle on the screen. And I was like, you know, I really wanted, I still want, you know, this whole social media thing to be like my job, because I love it, I enjoy it, it makes me happy. But I was like, I am really scared, because I don't know the future it holds towards my girls getting married. Now listen, we all know Ariwa society is something else. Like more Hausawa, it's something else. Sometimes we try to put oh my god, yes, culture before religion. Do you understand? So I'm scared that God forbid that my girls will fall in love with someone, you know, and then Zaazoyin Binchiki, and the only shortcoming that they can find when it comes to my daughter's family is her mom turn her social media cheat, turn her content creation. So the marriage is not going to happen, God forbid. This thought has been keeping me up at night. Oh my god, like the thought of it scares me. I wouldn't want to be the reason why my daughters would not like get married. Oh my god, you know, this life, I don't know, like I don't know if I'm thinking way ahead, or if I'm giving this whole thing the time and energy that I'm not even supposed to be giving it. But honestly, that was what has been weighing in my heart. I mean, when you have children, you understand that you want to try your best to live your life in such a way that when they will be proud of it. Not that my family are not proud, they are proud. My dad is proud of this job, my mom is also proud, my husband too. Like my mom and my sisters and my husband have been my biggest cheerleader, honestly. But then I was like, I don't think me being a social media person should cause any problem for the girls, but I am human. I keep on thinking, like, what if God forbid, you know, they come and they be like, no, Mama is social media, so it don't happen any, you know, that kind of thing. How we like them to stigmatize things in Ariwa. So that has been my fear too. I still don't know how I feel about it, but I know that this is what makes me happy. Like the kind of content I'm putting out, I try my best, like not to like try to go out of like really the religion path, you know, not to do things that God and Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam has like forbidden us to do. Like I try my best. So I always see, once like I have put God as my center, inshallah, I know nothing will backfire and nothing will come back to haunt me. So that's one of the reasons why I decided to also take the and to reassure myself that okay, whatever you're doing, you know, you're doing it like for the sake of Allah. You're doing it not to hurt anyone, you know, and you are trying your best like to live your life just the way that Allah has ordained us to live. So let me know what you think about this fear that I have for the girls down in the comment section. And please, I want the comment section to be like full of positive vibe. I'm sorry if I'm coming up as a person that is too religious. Honestly, believe me, I am not. I just like to reflecting on my life from time to time, you know, to see where I am going, to see where I've been, to see what I can do to improve. So yeah. So the next thing that pushed me like really down to like really take the break from social media was imposter syndrome. Like I didn't know what it was, and whenever like I see my fellow content creators doing stuff and I'll be like, okay, I am not enough. I know I can never be there. You know, the opportunities, like when they do have opportunities, I'll be like, I know this opportunity will never come to me because I know I am not worthy of it, or I am not enough. Like, I kept having those thoughts in my head. I was like, you know, you cover up, you don't do things out of the box, you know, you're too basic, so why do you think you deserve like what they have? And I just found myself like to be undeserving of the platform that I have created, and of the platform that God has blessed me with. Of like, I felt undeserving of you guys like love, because I'm always like, is my content even adding any value to any of you? That was one of the questions I kept asking myself, like, is my content even worth it? You know, is my content watching, am I adding value to the people watching it? Like, does it even really make sense what I am doing? But I was like, oh my god, this thing is getting out of hand. So what really like pushed me to like really shut down and be like, okay, with this whole imposter syndrome thing is, I remember there was a time that a campaign was going around, and this people sent me an email, like we're going back and forth. They asked me for my rate card, I sent it to them, they told me what to do and whatnot. Like, I was so excited. But guess who bailed out? Me. I bailed out because I felt like I was so undeserving. I couldn't do what they wanted from me, even though like it's nothing serious. I was like, no, I can't do it. And as the person that I am, I didn't even communicate with them, the company, tell them, oh sorry, something came up, I can't do this. No, I just stopped answering their email, and they kept on sending me reminders like, where are we, and I just ignored it. And I realized that okay, I have issues that I was dealing with, that I needed to figure out like what the issue is. The campaign came out, like all the creators, most of the content creators, other content creators that I follow were on the campaign, and I was like, oh my god, just look at the opportunity that you turned down, just look at what you have done to yourself. And I was feeling very, very sad. I think I remember Miss Humaira SB, I'm going to put her handle on the screen. She's also a social media content creator. I remember seeing her campaign. I was like, oh my god. I sent her a DM. I was like, do you know that this guy's reached out to me? And I became so scared I couldn't do it. She was like, why, you could have done it? I was like, I just didn't think it was something I could handle. And she just like gave me a word of encouragement. She was like, no, you have to start somewhere. And I was like, yeah, thank you. So yeah, because I am an overthinker, I tend to like judge myself harshly with everything. Sometimes I feel like I'm not doing enough in life. Sometimes I feel like it's even what I'm doing worthy, you know, like I mentioned previously, does it add value to anyone? You know, is it something that I should put my energy and time in? But yeah, that was what happened. And that was one of the reasons I decided to take a break too, because it was really dealing with my mental health, and I wasn't liking the place I was at. I don't like anything that would stop my peace. I love my peace so much. Like anything that will poke my peace, I don't like it. So that's why I try my best, you know, to do things that are right, even though I'm not perfect. The next thing I have on my notes is, I remember seeing a post whereby someone was saying, I think I saw it on Twitter, someone was like, in the Matankatana social media, that means she is seeking validation, and yeah, she's seeking validation from other people. I was like, inna lillahi, is that what people really see me as? Because like I always try to make myself as an example, but like I'm doing this because I love it and because I really want to make it my job. It's just like you having someone that works in the radio station. Will you be like, okay, she's on the radio, on the TV as a newscaster because she's seeking validation? I was like, no, I'm not seeking validation when I post my pictures or when I post content. Honestly, I just feel like my life, I've been blessed, alhamdulillah. So I feel like I have a blessed life. Why not share the happiness that I have with other people? Like that is literally how I look at my content, you know. Like I have been blessed, alhamdulillah. I am happy, even though my life is not perfect, but with what I am experiencing, why not share it with other people so that people like will have hope in marriage? So I was like, no, I'm not posting for validation, and I needed to take the break to like prove to myself, even though like deep down, you know, I know that I'm not in this to seek validation from people. I'm in this because I love it and because I want to make this my job. So I still needed to, it's still part of the reason why I took the break, because I wanted to like live my life off social media and see if I felt any kind of way, and alhamdulillah I didn't feel any kind of way. Those people who think that us content creator are on here to seek validation from you, no. For me, I am not seeking validation, and I know I can speak for other content creators. Most content creators, especially the Ariwa once that we are not seeking validation. We are doing this because we really want this to be our job. We don't want to do 9 to 5. There are even like other content creators that do 9 to 5 and still do this because it's like a side hustle for most people. So yeah, please let me know your thoughts down in the comment section regarding this seeking validation. If you are posting on social media, you are literally seeking for validation from other people. Please let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. So I think the next thing I have is the pressure of posting aesthetically pleasing content. Fam, my life, like, if you know me, don't think that I'm sitting here all calm. Like, by the way I'm talking, you know that I'm not a calm person. I have never been a calm person. I've always been hyper. Yeah, I think that's what feels like. If you know me in real life and you see the way I behave, you know that one dot here is missing. So I was put under this impression that for me to grow, you know, I have to like be posting aesthetically pleasing content, and fam, that stresses me like what? I don't even know, but it really stresses me. I was like, why can't I just create and just put it out? You know, like, do I have to be aesthetically pleasing? My page has to be aesthetically pleasing, my content has to be aesthetically pleasing, but then I just want this to be my job. Can't I just like progress and have like all these brands reaching out to me without me doing things that are aesthetically pleasing? It was really stressing me out, and one of the people that stresses me out is my sister. Like, I was sending her content, she'd be like, nope, it's not up to par. I'll be like, why did you please? Why did you? She's like, no, it's not up to par. So that really dealt with my mental health. But now I'm at a place that if I create content and it's fine, I don't even share it with her. Yes, I don't even share the content with my sister. And alhamdulillah, so far, like, when I put her content, she'll be like, oh my god, this is your best. Yeah, this is your best. And I was like, okay, why is it that when I film and send it to you, you always like have to criticize it and say so thing? But I know she has like my best interest in her heart. I just want to do things that makes me happy. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about it too much. I know, even though it's a brand that I'm building, but still I want my brand to be a reflection of me. Because just think, if I'm aesthetically pleasing and you meet me in real life and I am jaga, not that I'm dirty, but I'm all over the place. You'll be like, oh, she's living a fake life. Go. Like, that's just how I felt, honestly. Led to me having anxiety posting, and I just didn't like the feeling. I was like, is it even worth it? Is it even worth it? Is this thing worth it? Something that will keep me up at night, trying to go through Pinterest to find aesthetically pleasing things that I can post, you know, trying to find the color grading, trying to plan ahead and whatnot. I was like, no, this is not me. I like creating content in that moment and posting it. I'm not the kind of person that loves to batch create, you know, or follow a content calendar. I'm not that kind of person, but I have realized that in this job you have to have that. But I think that's the essence of a social media manager. I don't know, a social media manager reached out to me. I was like, I don't even think I am up to that level to have the social media manager. I don't think so. But what do you guys think? You know, as I said, I really want to take this seriously because I want it to be like my legacy. I want it to be my 9 to 5 because I don't have a 9 to 5. And yeah, so far that is where I am at. These are all the reasons why I decided to take my break from social media, and why I decided to archive most of my posts. And I think now mentally I am like a bit stable, even though like I've been through some traumatic experiences. But when it comes to my social media, I feel like I have found peace in the way forward, like in the choices that I am going to be making, or on the choices that I've made. And yeah, these reasons that I mentioned and discussed with you guys are like the major reasons why I decided to take a break. Not because I was pregnant, like as I mentioned earlier. It was just like what has been like keeping me up at night, what has been disturbing my peace. And yeah, I was like, okay, I'm going to come on here because you guys are my family. I have like over 5,000 subscribers here, and on my Instagram I have over 14,000 followers there. You know, like, it's a family that I value, and alhamdulillah, you guys have always like come through for me, and you guys are always like honest with me. So I really want you guys to let me know your opinion, because I value your opinion. Let me know what you think about the things that I have mentioned down in the comment section. I'll be in the comment section you know, replying to each and every one of you, inshallah, like I always do. So yeah, I feel like this video is going to go up tomorrow, inshallah. That's if I don't digress. if I don't find like faults in this video. And I hope I've just been able to cover like most of the things that have been keeping me up at night and whatnot. So yeah, that's it. Where I am now, I feel like I am at a place where I have found peace, you know, like the things that don't bring me peace, I try to discard them, or I try not to think about it. But one thing I have realized, that if that thing doesn't bring me peace, I tend to reflect on it, you know, and think about it and be like, okay, why is that thing not bringing you peace? Is it because what you're doing is not right, or is it because you are in your head trying to put so much importance on the thing? But right now I am at peace, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. We hope for Allah's mercy in whatever we do, and right now I'm just winging life, and I pray and hope that Allah will always have mercy on me and you and all of us, and he will continue to guide us onto the right path. Like, that is where I am now. I am at peace with it. Disclaimer that I want to put out there, please don't think that I'm all religious. Honestly, I am not. I am not. I'm just always trying to live to be the best version of myself. That's just it. Honestly, I am not religious. I don't claim to be religious. I don't claim to know the deen fully. I'm just trying my best and hoping for God's mercy, as I mentioned earlier. So yeah, and I think I want to end with this quote that I found on social media. It said, there is no greater mirror than self-reflection. That is it. I think we've come to the end of this video. If I missed some parts, I'm sorry. If it doesn't make sense to you, I'm sorry. If it does, please don't forget to leave a comment, and so that we can discuss about it. So yeah, in the meantime, I hope you have subscribed to my channel. If you have not, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Please kindly click on the subscribe button. It helps me a lot. Give this video a thumbs up, share it with your family and friends, you know. And yeah, see you on my next video. Oh, and I think after posting this video, the next video that is going to come up is going to be my January vlog, and then I will have to film a Q&A. I asked you guys to ask me questions on Instagram, and I'm going to film it, I think now or tomorrow maybe. So after this video, it's my January vlog. After my January vlog, it's going to be my question and answer, then my February vlog. Then from there, we are just going to wing it. Since I'm easing back into content creation, for now I think I'm going to start posting once a week or twice a week, inshallah. So let me know which days are more convenient for you, from Monday to Sunday, and the timing that is also conducive. So yeah, okay. Salama kamami kwa bye.